Cook what you got, and today we're trying the sausage and tortellini soup. So this is definitely one I received a lot of shares for. This and the lasagna soup seemed pretty similar to me, so I didn't want to do them back to back, but both of these turned out delicious. This one I watched a few videos and just came up with how I wanted to make mine. So we started with a pound of ground sausage, breakfast sausage, browned it down, got it mostly cooked, threw in a chopped white onion, diced, whatever it is, and then we're going to cook that down for a few minutes to let that oil and the fat come out of the breakfast sausage and get into the onions. Once you see some color, you're going to throw in some tomato paste, and we're going to throw in about a tablespoon of butter. Cook that down till it's melted. You want to give it a few minutes for the tomato paste to get kind of cooked and toasted, and then we threw in a little bit more seasonings, some paprika and some Italian seasonings, and then went in with some sliced garlic. Went in at the end right there, and then right before we threw in our flour, 2 tablespoons of flour to help thicken up this sauce at the end. Give that a few minutes to cook down, and then I went about a half a container of grape tomatoes sliced in half, and then some green onions chopped as well. Cooked those down for a few minutes and went in with 2 quarts of beef stock. Now this is the majority of the soup side of this, so I use the better than bouillon beef stock. I love it. Use whatever you got. You're going to boil that, get that cooked up for a few minutes, and then also check the salt content. Get it where you want it to be. You need to be a little bit salty. You're going to throw in your tortellini. I used frozen, which was a mistake. It was bad, cheap quality. Not going there again. But it was okay. In the end, the soup is delicious, but we cooked them for a few minutes, and then we added about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of heavy cream, and you just finish it with that. And then you're pretty much ready to go. The tortellini takes however long that specific one does. Ours took just a few minutes. But like I said, it was a cheap frozen one. It did not astonish me. But it was very tasty. And the soup itself around it was great. There's my fresh grated parm, in case you missed it. Yeah, this was fantastic. I don't know that I loved it more than the lasagna soup. Honestly, they're very similar. The soup themselves, like if you took the tortellini out of this, I probably would have ate it all in one setting. So delicious. The tortellini was kind of cheap and just ruined it, but delicious. Get some high-end tortellini. It'll save your life. If you like this stuff, guys, give me a follow. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. And as always, feed your people.